You've told yourself you'd know. You've watched the news stories. You've heard the warnings. You've said more than once, I would never fall for something like that. Patricia Morrison said the same thing. She was 68. She had been alone for 3 years. She had learned to be careful. And then she met someone who had been doing this very carefully, very patiently, for a long time. Patricia Morrison had spent 31 years married to a man who fixed things: leaky faucets, car engines, the back door that never quite closed. She used to tease him about it, that he couldn't walk past something broken without stopping. He died in the spring of 2016, pancreatic cancer, 8 weeks from diagnosis to the end. She moved to Las Vegas 2 years later to be closer to her daughter. A smaller apartment, a new city. She told herself it was practical. What she didn't say out loud, not to her daughter, not to anyone, was that the silence in the old house had become unbearable. She joined a grief support group. She started walking every morning. She was careful about who she let in. Her daughter had sat her down once, gently, and gone through the warnings, the scams, the fake profiles, the men who targeted women like her. Patricia had listened. She had taken notes. By the time she met Richard Caldwell, on a senior-specific dating site her daughter had actually approved, she had already turned down 4 men who seemed too eager, too fast, too smooth. Richard was different. He was patient. He asked questions and then waited for the answers. She told her daughter about him after 6 weeks. Her daughter looked him up. Nothing concerning came back. She didn't know there were 4 others. Not yet. Richard Caldwell said he was 64, retired civil engineer, originally from Columbus, Ohio, widowed 5 years ago. His wife, lung cancer, never smoked a day in her life. He video called twice a week. He remembered things: the name of Patricia's late husband, the street she grew up on, her daughter's birthday. The first flag came 3 months in. He mentioned a contract, overseas infrastructure work he'd been asked to consult on, just a few weeks in Dubai. He didn't want to go. The timing felt wrong. Patricia told him to go. It was good money. She'd be there when he got back. The second flag came 6 weeks later. His international bank transfer had been flagged. A regulatory hold. He wasn't asking her for anything. He just mentioned it, the way you mention weather. Something inconvenient, nothing more. She didn't offer. She almost did. The third flag came when he called at 2 in the morning, Las Vegas time. His voice was different, not urgent, quieter than usual. He told her he'd been in a minor accident, nothing serious, but there were hospital fees, and the bank hold was still in place, and he was sorry to even bring it up. Patricia set her phone down on the nightstand. She looked at the ceiling for a long time. Then she called her daughter. Her daughter had a contact at the Nevada Attorney General's Consumer Protection Office, a woman she knew from a volunteer program. She sent the name and the photos over that same night. The response came back in 4 hours. Richard Caldwell didn't exist. The man in the photographs, a retired school teacher from Portland, Oregon, had discovered his images being used 2 years earlier and filed a report. He'd lost count of how many times it had happened since. But the case didn't stop there. The investigator had seen this operation before. Same script, same timeline, same 2 in the morning phone call. She started pulling threads. There were 4 other women. all of them within a 2-year window, all of them on the same senior dating platform, all of them widowed, all of them careful. One of them had already sent $42,000. The investigators eventually traced the communications to an account operating out of West Africa. The man, or men, behind the account were never identified. The money was never recovered. Patricia sat across from the investigator in a government office and listened to all of this. She hadn't sent a single dollar. She knew that. She kept telling herself that. The investigator closed the folder. Patricia looked at her hands. "I took notes," she said. Just that. She didn't say anything else for a long time. Patricia still lives in Las Vegas. She still walks every morning. She testified in a related civil case 8 months later, sat in a room and described, date by date, a relationship that had never existed. The opposing counsel asked her whether she had verified Richard Caldwell's identity before becoming emotionally involved. She said she had tried. She said she had done what she knew how to do. That was the most honest answer she had. She still isn't sure it was enough. The woman who had lost $42,000 was named Carol. They met once in the hallway outside the hearing room. They didn't say much. Carol was 71. She'd sold some stock to wire the money. She'd thought she was helping someone she loved. Patricia has not gone back to the dating site. She doesn't say she never will. She doesn't say much about it at all. What she does say, when her daughter asks how she's doing, is that she's fine, that she's careful, that she knows what to look for now. Her daughter nods. Neither of them mentions that Patricia knew what to look for before. 5 women, 1 operation, all of them informed, all of them cautious, all of them, in the end, just hoping that the person on the other side of the screen was real. What would it take for you to verify someone is who they say they are?